Good morning, crafty friends. Sparkle here. So today, for this and that Tuesday, I'm going to continue on my little saga using the wax seals. And this technique is going to be very simple. It's using Crayola crayons. I've taken off all the paper, so they're ready to work with. And I have a few colors out here. What I did yesterday was well, first of all, I'm getting my spoon hot, and these are just clear glue sticks, and I just cut up a bunch, and I'm going to put a bunch of them in this hot spoon to start melting. Now, with the wax crayons, what you want to know is, this was yesterday when I was messing around. I just used the crayons here and no glue stick, and they cracked. Okay, and I didn't like them anyway because they were fat, but they're cracking. These I did today, and they're very pliable. Like when I do the ones with the glue sticks, just the glue sticks. So this is what we're going to do today. We'll do a couple of these. These I'm going to say are a wash. Had I not added some ink to them to color them, I would have remelted them. But I'm just gonna toss them. Okay, it's just a crayon. So you want to get, the trick is you want to get your spoon hot, and you want to use the crayon just for color, not necessarily. I'm just wiping it off because I see it's got some extra goodies on it. You can just break off a piece. I'm just using the tip. That's all you need to make color. Okay? You don't want to put a lot of crayon in because the crayon is a different consistency, and it'll get thick, and it's just not pretty. Okay? So you just need a little bit, and if you didn't want to use just to break it, you just use your little X-Acto knife. And you know, if I had a bucket, I would just cut a bunch and have them ready. But you only need, you're just using it for color. So 5 or 6 of the clear glue stick pieces and just 1 spot of color. My new, I saw this on a video, and my new stirring stick is one of my skewers that I used for my pokey tools because it's long, and you know, you won't burn your fingers, and you won't get hot. What I do is after I stir it, I just wipe it on a piece of my parchment paper to clean the tip because you don't want to contaminate and mix colors. Parchment paper is the medium you want to use if you're not putting it directly onto an envelope, which I did on this one. Then you want like parchment paper or wax paper. So all you need is a stirring stick, a piece of parchment paper, a crayon, a glue stick. If you don't have this heating tool here, you could use a spoon, but you'd want to prop it on something because it's hard to just sit. You know, you want to let this melt for a while. Okay, patience. It's patience, but it's very forgiving. For instance, if I really didn't like the way this one poured out, you know, I could just cut it up and throw it back in there and remelt it. So until you put your glue or your ink on top, it's very forgiving. Okay, this is just a clear one I was messing around with. And you want to get it pretty thin. If it's too thick, I would add another clear pellet. You don't want to ever, you know, add more color because then it's going to get too thick. So, oh, I lost my little things. So, you know, I know you all know what the beads are, and using them. is fine. But I just wanted to use something that we had around the house for this and that Tuesday. So let's check this. Um, yeah, it's getting there. So what I'll often do is I'll have two spoons. So while I'm getting ready to pour this one, I'll add some clear. I'll get another spoon that I just washed. Oh, right in front of me. Yeah, and when that one comes off, I'll put this on, let it heat, throw in a couple of these clear ones, and a crayon, piece of crayon. So let's, I only got the 24 pack just to try, so that's brown. Oh, we can do brown, and we'll just take the tip off it. That's way too much. Okay, like I said, you don't need much. That'll be the next one. So let's check this. It's probably ready. Okay, I keep all my wax seals on. This is just a hot cold pack, but it's cold right now, and um, I keep them on here because this works for me. Okay, everybody doesn't do this, but this is what I do. So I think we're going to say this is ready. So I take this off and I right away wipe it down so it's ready for the next stir. Put a new one on and just let it get hot for a few minutes while we pour. Pretty color. I do not put a lot because I do not like fat edges like this. I like the thinner edges. So while it's that size, I take one of my chilled, let's just making sure there's no wax on it, one of my chilled stamps, and I'm going to put it in. I just press straight down, okay? And I just have a little lip showing. That's what I like, okay? So now that's hot. So we'll put 3, 4, 5, 6. Let them start melting. There's just a little bit in here, so let's see. I have to get some more baby stamps. I only have one of the peg stamps if I can find it. So I'm going to try to get this out while it's still wet. Okay, I clean as much as I can with a paper towel. And when I'm done with the color for the day, I will take this over the stove and heat it. And this all comes out with a paper towel. Okay, that's what I do. These are baby wipes, but they're dry, so I'm just, because I don't want to contaminate my colors. Okay, so that's starting to melt pretty good, so we'll throw a piece of brown in there. And this one we need to, this is a peg stamp, and I just have a little heart, my signature heart. So this one should be done. And there's a beautiful bee. And it's pliable. Okay. Now to stick this on an envelope, I would just use some double-sided tape and put it down. Okay. So this is with a crayon. So you're just using that little bit of crayon. And let's mix it. We've got the brown in there. And while that crayon's melting, why don't we just put a piece of this yellow in? Okay, because when you use these beads and you have clear in there, and then you can add a couple colors and get a marble effect. Let me see if I have one. I don't know that I made any. Oh, this is just a little one. But see, there's orange and white. Let's take this one off. So there's a heart. There's a bee with the crayon. So we'll put these over here. Put this to chill. Okay, so now we melted the brown. We added some yellow. The brown still isn't all melted. Yeah, it didn't really pick up the yellow. Um, let's see if there's a white in here. Let's put just a piece of the white in here and see if that helps. Okay, so let's get our other spoon going. It's relatively clean, so we're going to put, I don't count, I just fill it. And get that one ready. Get our stick ready to see if this is all, okay. All right. We got something going on here. Let's see what this is. And let's pour. Oh, that's a nice pour. I think I'm going to try two. So I've always wanted to try with the crayons. So I just wipe off the moisture and put it on. Wipe off the moisture. Clean my stick. Clean my stick. Clean my spoon so it's ready for the next one. Very hot. Be careful. Okay? I've got sore fingers. Yeah, if you get it while it's still warm, the wax, it'll come right out, the crayon. Okay, so remember, the crayon is just for color. Um, the wax is what's going to make them hold. So let's see what other colors we have here. Let's try this pink. This is the chip. So maybe we're going to go with pink and white. Where's the white one? We'll do pink and white. Okay, these should be done. I pull them up this way. See how pretty? And then later I can take one of my gold markers and go over this, like I did here. Okay. So it does have a little marble effect. Here's a butterfly. Okay. So this is with crayons. These were with the colored glue sticks, the glitter sticks. Again, you put more white. You put the clear glue sticks down, and then you put pretty much equal amount of these, because these are different texture. So these are the crayon ones. So that's all melted. Let's throw a pink and a white in there. You don't have to wait till they melt, but I like to do it that way because it seems to work better. Okay. So like these I did not like because they're just they're too big and boxy. I don't like that personally. um, the less you pour, the thinner they'll be. Okay, this one, put it on something so you could see. It was a real thin pour. So if you like them this way, that's fine, but that's not my style. So I'll remelt this one. So to remelt it, I'm just going to put a bunch of my white ones in, or clear, and then when they're almost melted, I'll pop this in. Should have cut it with scissors. Okay, so nothing's really getting wasted. If it's too hard, you either use scissors or your X-Acto knife. Some people were using dog nippers, for their nails. They were using them. I'll melt that one too. Okay, so this one's coming along. Let's give it a little stir. Oh, that's pretty. I put more white than pink, so yeah. So as long as you have enough clear glue stick, it should get thin enough to pour a little bit. I lost my. So yeah, things around the house. We have crayons. We have a turkey baster, tea light. So what color are we gonna put in here? We did pink and white. Um, if you want to make that deeper, you could add something to it. That'll be our next. Oh, we're gonna melt these. That's right. Okay, let's see. I think this might be done. Very good. Yeah, if you get an assembly line going, oh, pretty. See how pretty that is? Remember? Whoops. Okay, let's see. This one says with love. These ones are going to go in there. I guess we can make a little heart with what's left here. Okay, this one needs to be clean. That one's coming along. We'll leave a little bit of the pink in there because I'm going to add some red to it. Red and white. Add red and white to that one. Yeah, the key is to have your spoon hot. Have your spoon hot so it doesn't take as long to melt. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like that color. See, that one was a little fatter than I wanted, but that's okay. And these little hearts you can just put in your journals. Just glue them right in there like little buttons. So depending on how much drip you have, and then how hard you push down is how your shapes will be. Okay? And that'll be a feel thing. So this one was off. I didn't have enough pour. So it's like that. So let's check our melting. Perfect. It's all clear. I said we were going to put the purple in. Don't burn yourself. Give that a chance to melt down. Um, yeah, I'm all out of parchment paper. I have to go to the Dollar Tree. And this didn't get clean while it was wet. Yeah. So then you scrape it off with your note to self: do not use your nail. I broke my nail down to the quick yesterday, scraping wax off because I was impatient. Yeah, this works better. I was going through toothpicks like crazy, and they were breaking and getting hot. So this works. Use what you have is my theme. Okay, so then this one will be. I think we'll do this blue and white. So then what I was doing with my metallic marker is if you just go over it, it will pick up the raised. I didn't know if it would color on the crayons. No, it colors on these, the ones with the glue sticks. So I might need a couple coats. Yeah. So that brings up the color. Um, let's see. Let's try. I have some Gilder's Gilder's paste. Yeah, we'll try it on the red one again. But I think it's going to go wherever my finger hits it. Yeah, see, it's going in. I'll have to get something to put it on with. But yeah, if you had a brush or a little makeup tool or something, and it'll just pick up the raised. Okay, so let's check our purple. How is it melted down yet? So this is the one we melted down. It's still a little thick. We might add another white bead, clear bead. So if you know your color wheel, you can mix colors and make up colors. I'm not very good at that. Okay, let it set for a minute. Make sure it's all, that's probably okay. Reverse. Let's get this clean. Okay, so there's soot on the bottom, so if you get soot, make sure you don't pour on it. Unless you want black. Whoa, that's funny. This is a bigger one, so we can get 2 pours out of this. Whoa. So, can I get a little one out? So remember, this was a repour from one that didn't turn out well. So nothing ever goes to waste. You know, you might repurpose it in a different way. Okay, that's coming in well over there. Let's throw in our blue and our white. Clean this one. I want to do one more thing, and then I'll let you all go. You're probably like, okay, we know how to do crayons now, Sparkle. But it's kind of addicting. Okay, so let's get these ones put away. That one's got a little nice. Whoa, I'm sorry. String. And nice. That's a little fairy. And then my little hearts. Yeah, I gotta remember to do the hearts smaller because I like them. I like them like this yellow one, but that's okay. It was just a clear one that was laying there. So with this one, what I wanted to do, I had some dried flowers. No, those are too big. Okay. Actually, these are just greenery. I wanted a piece of greenery. Just a piece of greenery. Ugh, they're so fine. Let's make sure this is just one. Yep. Okay, that's a bigger one. So we're going to use this. Now, if you're doing this on an envelope, you would you can put a little dab of your glue right on your envelope. Okay, on your envelope, you can put a dab of the pour, just a little bit, and then put your flour on top of it, and then do your big pour and stamp it. We're just going to do it on here. We're just going to pour and stamp right on here. So we have to finish our melting. That's pretty. That was the darker blue with the white. So I think this box of crayons was $1.49 or something. So if you got that, and this is a 24, you can get a 96 pack or whatever. If you don't want to do the beads, you know, the beads are fun. Um, so on this, we're going to just pour wherever you want it. Not too much, just like we did before. Maybe a drop more. And I got to get some flowers. We'll just do our butterfly. And oops, didn't mean to do that. We'll do a bee. Just a little tiny one for my peg one. Let's see if that, I think that'll be enough. We'll just see what's in here. blew my candle out. There's a bee. There's a butterfly. There's a peg heart. And I don't mind sometimes that they're not covered because it looks like, just part of the decoration. Then this one, I'm not sure, um, you know, but on an envelope or in your journal, that would look lovely. And of course, my little hearts. Yeah, perfect. So that's the size I like. So you have the concept now. More clear sticks and just a little bit of crayon for color. Okay? Let them melt good. Stir them up. Give them a pour. Keep your stamps chilled and just wipe them off when you're going to go use them. The smaller your pour, the thinner they'll be, and you'll do whatever you like, okay? And then you could add color to them later. All right, so thank you for coming to Crayon Wax Seal 101. Bye.